Hello, Zarudon here. It is the last day, well, one of the last days that we'll have the old player own house system. And I just wish to save my old layout before the changes on Monday. So yeah, let's just go to our player own house. It's had lots of changes over the years, but this is my final layout. Alright, and this is how it all ends. Lots of pets. So there's obviously lots of ways that people usually go about their player-owned house. One of them is just to basically have like a big building like I have, with maybe some gardens on the outside. The other typical one is having a bunch of gardens like in the center, and then you just have like the buildings around the gardens. Basically, I've chosen the former because I like thinking that I have like a castle or a fortress, so this is why it looks like this. But I've had plenty of house layouts. You guys know you could do this. Have a training dummy in a garden. If you didn't, now you know. For the changes. I used to have a bunch of pet dragons, just like these, like the chromatic red, green, black, and blue baby dragons, because you were able to just get like a bunch of pets in item form and put them inside the pet house. So with that, I was able to have like a bunch of these just like roaming around. I loved it, but they got rid of the items, and now you can only have one of these guys. So kind of had to replace my dragons with just other dragons in game, like Bizdy and I guess these drakes or whatever, and these like fake dragons and stuff. But yeah, that was my theme right here. Just lots of dragon pets, Reverend Dragon, that Shadow Dragon thing, Drake, KBD Eggling. Yeah, I think it looks nice. I was going for a aesthetically pleasing house. So, in my opinion, these are some of the aesthetically better looking things that you could build before the update. Of course, some may disagree, and that's okay. It used to be that player owned houses, obviously the main thing was for a long time prayer training. So having a portal facing to the north was a very big deal, because you know, it's efficiency. But eventually, you know, they introduced those powders of burials or whatever, so that is irrelevant now. So I deleted my altar here. But yeah, just get started. So there's some like gardens there. On the sides here, the only relevant thing, honestly, at the moment for player-owned houses is making teleport tabs. Honestly, if you just want to make teleport tabs, player-owned houses, I think the only place that you could do it. This is why I have two studies with both of the lecterns. This is the demon lectern, and this was the eagle, which has other tabs that you can make here. Wonder how that's gonna go with the see here, you cannot make the enchant ones. I think for this one you can over here. looking. See, you can make these. So you definitely gotta have both. Small, have the large orrery here. I think I like the smaller one better. I just like the detail at the bottom, but you know, variety. See, I like these like little detail here. Yes, a completed statue of Damarok. Be nice if this is updated too. Guess we'll see. And to welcome people, I like this big red rug here. This is why I have it here. And to the side I have some stairs. That takes us to the bedrooms. I like these because you can show off the armors. I like showing off this profound set I have. Looks pretty dope. Of course, also needing a matching one. You know, got the intricate, I think? Yeah, the intricate Castle War. So we have profound and intricate. Also have the Calify Queen head and the King Black Dragon head. Got the mounted sea sharks on both of them. Hopefully, it's funny because like right now, if you remove these, it's like on forever. Hopefully that's different with the update. Games room, pretty standard. I think the most fun thing now is this fairy thing. Is this thing which you could have the fairy thing, or I think you can have what's it called, Hangman, and like the Jester one. And it's funny because I think those are the most fun ones, but there's only one spot for them, and you can only have like one game room. So it'd be cool if you could like I don't know what the heck goes here. I don't think anything goes here, but if you could build like another one, like a Hangman or like the Jester thing here. I like the fairy thing because it has you like explore the house. Like you got to find the fairy, and you know you can just like that's a way for you to like just go around and explore the house trying to find the fairy. You know, that's why I have that there. Over here, on the opposite end, got the workshop. Armor repair stand is probably it's probably not as important as the lecterns, because you can just to repair your armor you can use like your legendary pets or just go to Bob. So probably not as important, but this is probably the second most important thing for player owned house before the update. Just being able to repair armor and weapons. But yeah, everything else is updated. I mean, to the highest, or upgraded to the highest thing. Just quickly check the upstairs. Yeah. More Castle Wars armors. What's up? Yeah, hobbyist or hobbist. I also have the medium fishing trophies. Swordfish, another swordfish over here. I also have some more Slayer heads. I like these. You can also talk to them. I kill you. No, I'll kill you. Oh god, they gotta update these. Look at these like Chad heads. Oh my god, gotta update those. Yeah, this is the costume room. Have a lot of capes here, so you can see. Just quickly go through all these. A lot of items here. Yep, shit ton of stuff here. Actually, I have a bit of stuff in the treasure trails. Not a lot, mind you, but I have a bit of things that I think are cool or interesting. Like the masks. I think I like those. Like the top hat. That's cool. Zamorak, because we worship Zamorak in this house. And the masks. Yeah, I like those. Yep, lots of stuff here. Alright, over here, you know, it's just these. It's kind of just a place for me to chill, I guess. I guess is what I was going for when I had this layout. You know, this is my bedroom, I guess, here. Of course, it's all gilded. Because, you know, gotta show off to, I guess, just me or whoever I take up here. Wink. And parlor just to, like, sit and chill here, too. Yes, another one with the newbie basic set here. And also an Abyssal Demon Head. I like these. Abyssal Whip. Abyssal Whipping. And another bedroom, because you gotta have one for your servant. And why not also pimp him out, you know, the bedroom. And a portal room. Right now, you don't really need these. Lodestones, easy teleports everywhere. But a cool thing about having the scrying pool is you can like have like a look at what's like on the portal arrival location. So let's check out Varrock. I always thought that was pretty cool. I just wish it didn't have to like do this, because if anyone's like in your house and trying to get in and you like exit this, like this little like you'll see it like thing, it'll stop people from getting in. So I think so. That was just annoying. Wonder if this will remain, and if it does, if they'll fix that, hopefully. Well, let's see here. And I put the aquarium in the middle. Honestly, I don't like how the aquarium looks. Just the centerpiece, like this bathysphere thing. I don't know. But I figured I just put it in the middle because it's a four-way room. I think one of the biggest issues with the old player house system is you're so limited to where you're able to have like doors connect, or you know, or rooms connect to other rooms like this, you know. Like as you can see right here, what are these called? The studies. If you want to build a room like right next to it right here, you can't go through here, even if you remove the bookcase, and that's just annoying as fuck. And I'm sure they'll be able to like fix that with the new update, but this is why like I would love to have these things connect here, but it is what it is, I guess, for now. Hopefully it'll all change soon. Hopefully let's just quickly go back down here, see. I don't know if this will remain the same, so let's check it out before it changes. This is how I designed my aquarium, which is pretty cool. Try to make it aesthetically pleasing. Chest north, that gives you a cool loose scroll. Rago decoration in the middle. I think it looks nice. That's basically it though. Like, it's not much to do down here. I mean, you can get some stuff from those oysters and like purses, but it's like just like 5 uncut gems. It's like some planks. Nothing crazy. Combat room. I had another. I have 2 combat rooms. I would have liked to have the beams. I think it's like the, forget what it's called, but it's like a beam and you get on it and you try to like knock the other person down. But it doesn't work in RuneScape 3. It's like glitched. Like both of the people can step onto like that beam thing, but you can't knock each other down, and so having that is pointless. I might as well just have another combat room. So will that be fixed on the next update? In the construction update coming up? I guess we'll see. I don't know. And of course, kitchen, pimped out kitchen with a bunch of gold leaf stuff. Yes, I have 2 dining rooms. Lots of sitting space. You can see a lot of sitting space here with 2 dining rooms and also 2 parlors. I think it'd be cool to have like meetings here, you know. Basically, a lot of people could like take a seat on the kitchen tables and room and benches and these chairs too, and more so with the throne room benches here. And of course, demonic thrones, of course. Of fucking course. And of course, I said we worship Zamorak in this house, so of course we are going to have a chapel dedicated to Zamorak. But yeah, there was a lot of need to update the player-owned house. Like these statues, these are the medium chapel statues, I think. In my opinion, these are the coolest ones. They're just the ones that look the coolest. It's like 2 demons, I think. I forget what the small ones are for Zamorak, but I know for the large ones, it's supposed to be Zamorak, but he looks really outdated. Like, I don't know if you guys remember. If you play old school RuneScape, you probably know that it's kind of like some dude in robes, and he's kind of got like a staff, and he's like hunched over or something. It looks weird. So yeah, I just think these looked way cooler, but lots of issues with the player-owned house. It's just really in need of updating. So it's just a good thing they're finally going to do that and change this forever. I think it's all going to be for the better. I guess we'll see. But let's go to the dungeon. It's a very small dungeon. Just 3 rooms. Core steel bleak. With fires, of course you gotta burn your prisoners. Of course you gotta have a steel dragon to kill the prisoner faster, you know. Ooh, magic chest is floating. Ooh. I wonder how dungeons are gonna work with the rework or the remaster or whatever they're choosing to name it, but yeah, as you can see, I'm still going for dragons here. Because, you know, dragons are awesome. Steel dragon and baby dragons guarding the dungeon. Let's just go upstairs and there's the dungeon entrance or exit over here at the end, I guess. But that's basically it. Let's just get a round view of that player-owned house before ending it all. Lots of memory. Look at him swar around. Lots of memories here. Lots of destroying and rebuilding the player-owned house. And this is the last one I landed on. It's pretty cool, but lots of limitations. You know, you could only do so much with this player-owned house system and tools that you have at your disposal right now. So yeah, this is just to record how it was before the big update. How this ends for the better. But that's all for now. I'm just gonna end sitting on my throne. All right. You back.